So I have not been watching Dragon Ball Daima as of late. I took today to watch all the episodes, and I can comfortably say that it's a pretty good series. I think that it is amazing for the lore of Dragon Ball Z, and it doesn't feel like a Dragon Ball show. It feels like a common anime, a regular anime, and nowadays where they explain things and then they have fights and they explain things. The animation is beautiful. Like they put a lot of work and time and effort and dedication into the show. That's what it looks like, and I've been enjoying it. Watching it. It's been fun. I've been watching it on Netflix. I know it's on Crunchyroll. It is fun to witness. However, there's a big issue. Nobody's talking about it from what I see. When Super was out, everybody was talking about Super. Oh, look at Hit! Look at Beerus is stronger than Black Frieza! Oh, Moro! Everybody was talking about it. I'm in a lot of Twitter spaces and I'm in a lot of anime communities where people discuss Dragon Ball Z, even Boruto, and I've seen people not bring up Dragon Ball Daima a lot. And I think the biggest issue is that Dragon Ball Z fans are watching Dragon Ball Daima. And if you don't know what I mean by that, let me express this and say this aptly. Dragon Ball Z was a series of power escalation. A lot of Dragon Ball Z fans didn't watch original Dragon Ball. They just started with Dragon Ball Z. They heard stories about Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball Z is where most people got into. They didn't know about the rabbit that Goku sent to the moon. They didn't know that Tien could do the Kamehameha and Yamcha could do it too. They had no idea. They barely cared or knew about that kind of stuff. They just saw that, oh, Dragon Ball Z fighting aliens. A lot of people didn't even start with Raditz. Some people started at the middle of the Cell arc. Some people started at Namek. But I started at Nappa. I saw Nappa on accident, and that's where I started watching Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is power escalation. Starts off, a new alien threat comes in. Raditz is insanely strong. They beat Raditz through teamwork and strategy, but it was by the skin of their teeth. And then we want to see Goku get stronger, so he goes to train with the biggest god, the King Kai, the king of all the Kais, the person above the god of the planet Kami. And all the people on Earth get stronger. He learns god techniques, and the god techniques beat Nappa immediately, who is stronger than Raditz. So Goku is now significantly stronger than Raditz, so we know that. We can use that just by eyeball comparisons. The Vegeta is so much stronger than Nappa that it is gross to even try to compare them. Vegeta was insanely stronger than Goku at that time. Great Ape transformations. It took an extended effort to beat that. But then Goku became this de facto, I'm going to be stronger than stronger than stronger, annihilating characters such as the Ginyu Force, beating Jace, beating Birder, beating Raccoon in one punch. Goto was defeated by Vegeta already. And Vegeta before that was getting Zenkai boosts. Every time he got beat down, he got stronger, he got stronger, he got stronger. And as Dragon Ball Z fans, we're watching this and saying, okay, the story's going forward, time is moving forward, so we're enjoying this because it's power escalation. This happened in the Cell arc, this happened in the Majin Buu arc, despite the fact that people were so confused because the power escalation got subverted, that some people, for some reason, think that Kid Buu is stronger than Vegito. Some people think that Ultimate Gohan is weaker than Super Saiyan 3. There are things in that variety. It is so strange to witness this misunderstanding. Just because the power scaling isn't completely linear, people get messed up. But then we get Battle of Gods. So Battle of Gods happens. When Battle of God happens, everybody's over the moon. They're excited. Whoa, we got a new God. He one-tapped Super Saiyan 3. Oh, he's the next. He's the biggest bad guy. He's super strong. Goku needs a new form. Goku gets Super Saiyan God, which to me should have just been called Saiyan God, and then Blue should have been called Super Saiyan God, because Super Saiyan God has regular Goku hair, and Super Saiyan Blue has Super Saiyan hair. Just makes sense to call that form Super Saiyan God to me, but that's neither here nor there. But we were getting power escalation and time progression. That's what we were getting. And we got that with Hit. We got that with Jiren. We got power escalation and time progression. And that's great. A lot of Dragon Ball fans love seeing the next big bad. Who's the next strongest person? Who's the next strongest? Who's the next strongest? My Goku's gonna get stronger. My dad's gonna get stronger. Goku's my dad. Daima is not that. Daima happens before Battle of Gods and after the Buu arc. It's smack dab right there. That stretch of time where nothing happened and we didn't know what happened, they took that time skip in order to try to explain what happened there. There's no stakes. There's no stakes in Daima. There's no wondering what's going to happen next. There's no wondering if the universe is going to get destroyed or annihilated. There's none of that. We know what happens after this series. We're watching a prequel that we don't care about. A lot of Dragon Ball fans don't care about this. This is just the Demon Realm. Oh, we get to explore the Demon Realm. We could have explored the Demon Realm going forward. It would have been cool to see this going forward. But also we have another big issue. the chibi like forms of the characters. They are small, they are tiny, they don't amount to much, to be quite real with you. When I see the Dragon Ball Daima designs, when I see them across my screen, and I'm gonna pull them up, when I see the designs of these characters, I don't get excited to see them. I don't see the Dragon Ball Daima designs and think to myself, oh yeah, this is super cool, this is amazing, I love this. I don't. I see the Dragon Ball Daima designs and I say, eh? That is my only thought process when I see them. I am not excited. I am not ecstatic. I am not over the moon when I see these chibi versions of the characters. I am not here for this. I really am not. They look interesting, one might say, but this feels like a show that is specifically marketed to sell to children of a newer generation so they can understand why people love Dragon Ball. But those kids are not getting the history, the lore, the reason why people like Dragon Ball. And there's so many other series already. Dragon Ball is a great, enormous, huge product. It's gigantic. You can't just repackage us the same thing. You're losing your core fan base by trying to get new fans. And up until 6 months before release, I didn't know what Dragon Ball Daima was about. I discovered it all in a bulk reading of an article 2 months before the actual series came out. And I was trying my best to keep updated, but I have a job, I have things to do. It was difficult to tell what the series was about. I saw a Goku trailer showing Goku play with his power pole, and that was pretty much what I got to see. There is a disgusting, insane, weird amount of non-marketing going on. And I have a theory. There's my entire theory. I think because nobody has exclusive rights to stream it on their platform, they don't want to push it. I think that if somebody had exclusive rights, like if it was a Netflix exclusive, if it was a Amazon Prime exclusive, if you could only see this on Tubi, only Tubi, you got to get a Tubi subscription, Tubi would get through the roof. But we have Dandadan. Dandadan is doing great. Dandadan is racking in twice as many numbers because of the beauty and dedication of the anime and the beauty of what they're doing. Dandadan got leaked. All of the episodes got leaked before it came out. And we're still getting record-breaking numbers with Dandadan because we wanted to see the series succeed so much. That is great. Dragon Ball is a great series. It is outstanding. It is godlike. But it is dying. There comes a point in a series, such as the end of Naruto, where we don't want to see a new version of the character. We want to see the continuation of the story more than the new version. We want to see more of this character's beautiful journey. If Goku were to remain the same age and just continue the story, we would have been cool with some slice of life elements. We just want to see him fight. If Naruto wouldn't have had the Boruto next thing, Boruto will be wildly more successful. Granted, it being a monthly series is not helping it. I think it's bi-monthly. I'm not quite sure exactly how it gets released. I don't keep up with Boruto that much because I'm completely tapped out. Fairy Tail has a series going on currently, and it's racking in pretty good numbers. Surprisingly, the 100-year quest is still getting people reading it. It's really crazy to me, mostly because that's provocative. Dragon Ball lost his edge to me a while back, and it broke the internet with Ultra Instinct. After Ultra Instinct, I was super excited, but the issue with Ultra Instinct and the issue with the... how do I describe this? The character that is a pedestal character. The, oh, this character can't be beat character. The issue with that mindset, and the issue with how it operates, is we want to see Goku win. Goku will beat Frieza, but Frieza seems to be the strongest in the universe right now because Frieza can do 2 sit-ups and become stronger than Super Saiyan God. We want to see Vegeta get his just desserts. We want to see these side characters get actual stories. We're curious how Android 17 actually became as strong as Super Saiyan Blue. We don't know what's going on. We are confused. We are completely put to the back burner of how things are operating. And we want at least logic and consistency. We're not the same kids we were before. We can't just see some big, pretty colors and be satisfied. We need power escalation. And you're trying to pitch the same series that we grew up with, where we did get the things we didn't think about that much. Oh yeah, I don't care about how the time travel works. That's unimportant. I care now how the time travel works. You try to do another time travel story. I think the Goku Black arc is a good concept and poor execution. That's what I believe. I think Vegito Blue showed up for 3 minutes and did absolutely nothing because Zamasu had to get taken out by a second Xeno. I think it's a horrible way to conclude an arc. I, however, still watched it because it was still power escalation. Daima, I have no reason to watch. What is the point of watching Daima besides information that I'm going to read later on a wiki? That's it. There's no real reason for me to watch Daima. Does it contribute to the current story? No. It contributes to plot points that are going to get retconned, and all this doesn't matter. I don't like Daima. I don't. I appreciate the art. I like that we're getting more Dragon Ball Z. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. However, this feels soulless somehow. It feels like a big nothing burger. And maybe it's because of marketing. Maybe it's because I don't care, but I'm a Dragon Ball fan, and I want power escalation. And I'm bored, sadly.